Welcome back. I'm Pratap here. Today is 2nd August 2024. In this video, let us evaluate the performance of high liquidity zones generated in the previous report. You might be knowing from August 1st onwards, all the reports generated by the NeoStock software are available to only the premium service members. But all these reports will be available to all the members during the weekend. So every weekend all the premium reports will be available. The earlier weeks premium reports will be available. So this week we have already generated 2 reports. Those reports are already enabled and available at our NeoStock YouTube channel. So from our yesterday's report, I am evaluating these high liquidity zones. So before evaluation of these performance of the high liquidity zones, an announcement please. If this is our first visit to our channel, please understand we are providing a complete free training on supply demand zone price action. All the training lessons are available at our NeoStock YouTube channel. So at our community channel, at our YouTube channel, click on this community tab and you will get access to this post that describes our free training program. And this post is having a YouTube playlist link that will take you to all the training lessons. This is a free training. You just click on the link. I am clicking on the link. Now we are into the playlist to supply demand zone price action course. Here you have all the training lessons are available. So far 62 videos are available from 24 training lessons. Lesson 24 is the most recent one. So for the first lesson, you need to scroll down to the bottom of the page. Here starting from lesson 1.1, all the training lessons are available in an order. So please go through all these lessons one by one and strengthen your skills related to supply demand zone price action. I have also provided the link to our Telegram channel in this YouTube video description. So from this video description, please join at our Telegram channel. It will be helpful to you. Each time when we release a new YouTube video or any other important update, we will provide at the Telegram channel. Now let's get into the analysis of high liquidity zones generated from our yesterday's end of the day report. So yesterday from the end of the report, 4 high liquidity zones are identified. And one is HDFC Bank. And another one is Godrej Properties, JSW Steel and Burger Paints. So let me start with Godrej Properties. This is a 75 minutes high liquidity demand zone. So here we have a leg-in candle, rally, 2 base candles. Sorry, this third one is also leg candle, also part of the base. So 3 base candles and then a rally candle. So this is the way high liquidity zone was created. And this 75 minute zone is fine tuned with 15 minutes time frame. So here we have a drop, base and rally. This is the 15 minute zone. This is a fine tuned 15 minute zone inside 75 minute zone. This 15 minute zone again fine tuned with 5 minutes time frame. So I am moving on to the 5 minutes time frame. So here you have a drop, 3 base candles and a rally candle. This is the way we have fine tuned the 5 minute zone. But this 5 minute zone is already tested. Prices moved up and came down and took the first test and again second test and again third test and again 4th test, 5th test, 6th test, almost 6th test. So it is acting as a high liquidity zone. We don't know when it will be violated, but as long as it gives opportunities, we have to take. But one of the opportunities definitely will be violated because one day any zone has to be violated. But already gave 6 opportunities. See in the recent time, again it gave close to the zone it came, 7th opportunity with entry buffer. Again gave another trade, 8th opportunity. And today it gave 9th opportunity. So let us look into the today morning. See, this is the candle, 9:15 candle. It took a trade and then it moved and again it reached the target. So 9:15 candle it gave the entry, and a 9:20 candle it reached the target. That day the trade is completed. After that it came down. Now this is violated. But before that it gave you a trade. And this is the 15 minutes target. Let me show you the 15 minutes time frame. Here we have a leg candle, 3 base candle, and then we have, it looks like a rally candle, but this is a drop candle. From here, if you add the hidden body, drop and came down with the rejection. It's a ERC candle, but ERC candle sometimes you can use if there is a sufficient body. So if you add the hidden body, you will get sufficient body. But anyway, this is for the target point of view, not for the entry point of view. But after that, again from here it came down from this zone. This zone is violated. That is a different story. But we got a trade. And it reached the 15 minutes target. And how much profit Godrej Properties has given? Godrej Properties has given 13,646 rupees profit, which is 8.2% ROI. And the next one is HDFC AMC. This is also a 75-minute zone. We have a rally candle, leg in. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 base candles. Actually, this is a medium size leg, part of the base because of the earlier base candles, and then a leg out candle. This is how our software identified this zone. And this is a high liquidity zone. So this has to be fine-tuned with 15 minutes time frame. So in the 15 minutes time frame, here I identified a drop base rally. So excellent drop base rally. But what about 5 minutes? So inside 15, again we fine-tuned with 5 minutes time frame. Here we have a 5-minute zone. We have a leg candle, rally candle, 2 base candles, and a rally candle. The 5-minute zone is. But this 5-minute zone is again acting as a high liquidity zone with multiple testing. It is tested, and again tested. So definitely there is a strong order flow is there in this area. There is nothing wrong in planning again another trade in this zone. Until its violation, we will plan. See today what happened? The prices in the 9:15 candle, the prices entered into the zone. It gave a trade, and then after that it moved. This is the 15 minutes target. We have a ERC candle, base candle, and a drop candle with a gap. We have a pro gap here. But prices never reached this 15-minute zone. The reason is a new high liquidity zone is created here. We have a rally, base, drop. The 5 minutes high liquidity zone. How do we know it is high liquidity zone? Only after multiple testing only we can predict this could be a high liquidity. See, this is the first test, again second test, again third test. So that way at least you should predict this could be a high liquidity. High liquidity zones are not easy to be violated. So that's why there are very less chances that prices will be reaching here. The moment you confirm this is a high liquidity after multiple tests, maybe one of these candles you would have exited. If not here, you would have exited in this candle. If not here, you would have exited in this candle. But the more and more you wait, more and more time you will be ideal and you will be struck up in this trade. So definitely you would have exited in one of these candles. If not, at least here, in somewhere here. If not here, at least here. This is almost close to the market hours. This is at 2:30. At least closing hours definitely will exit. After that prices came down, that is a different story. But somewhere here definitely you would have exited. So in this way, HDFC AMC has given a profit 7,800 rupees, which is 5.8% ROI. And the third one, next one is JSW Steel. This is also a high liquidity zone, 75 minutes high liquidity zone. We have a rally, base, rally. This is the ERC candle, considered as a leg in, and a base candle and a rally candle. And this zone is fine-tuned with 15 minutes time frame. Here we have a rally, 3 base candles rally. This is overlapped at the proximal line of the high liquidity zone. and then 5-minute zone. 5 minutes also we have a rally, 1, 2, 3, 4 base candles rally. So generally how do we plan this trade? Planning outside the high liquidity zone is a little risky. So that's why many times what we do, we will adjust in such a way the zone will exactly within the high liquidity zone. For safety point you may extend some more. This is including stop buffer. This way you can fine tune the zone. This is the way you can plan. Now this 5 minutes is exactly within the 75 minutes high liquidity and also overlapped with 15 and also overlapped with 75. But the only thing is entry we have adjusted exactly, it is at the proximal line of the 75 minute zone. This is the way how you can plan when you are having zones outside and as well as inside the high liquidity zone, overlapped with both inside as well as outside. If it is outside, we don't plan the trade, but overlapped in both the inside and outside. If the risk is small, you can, nothing wrong in taking a trade a little outside also. But many times we take trades exactly at high liquidity zones. Many times we do like that. But if you have fear that prices may not reach inside, at the time you can take outside also if the risk is within your limit. Okay, anyway, this stock we didn't take any trade. The reason is the zone is violated. But zone is violated, we take trade and then it will be violated, right? Yes, true. But there are situations, gap down situations, we don't take trades. Because in the pre-market itself, the prices shows gap down. See here, let me go to the 75 minutes time frame or daily time frame, you will get clarity. See, market opened with gap down. So that means the zone is already violated before planning our trade itself. Before market start itself, the price is opened with gap down in the pre-markets. So that is the reason why we don't generally we plan our trade on the 9:15 candle onwards. Some people avoid 9:15 candle also. There are people will take, it is all depending on in our individual styles. Pre-market orders are very dangerous for intraday trading point of view. So that's why we don't plan, because that is the advantage we get. Because of the pre-market, we know there is a gap down and we don't plan. So that way this zone is violated, and also we don't plan any trade also on this zone, JSW. Go to the 5 minutes, you will get, see here, price is opened here, just below the high liquidity zone. That means zone itself is violated. So there is no question of planning the trade on this. And the next one is a burger paints. It's a very good trade. Why I am saying very good trade? Earlier trades were at 9:15 candle. Some people don't plan in the 9:15 candle. Some people, before you plan your trade itself, the trade will be executed and prices will move. So you miss the trade. So that means getting a trade in both these zones is a lucky trades for you. Because many times before placing, prices touch the zone and again moving up such a fast in 9:15 candle. Sometimes you may get a trade. It's all luck based. So that's why whether these trades are executed or not, sometimes it is a questionable. But why we are discussing? Because our high liquidity zones gave you opportunity. When they gave an opportunity, whether you took the opportunity or grabbed the opportunity, it doesn't matter, or you missed the opportunity, it doesn't matter. Software has given you opportunity. Whether you utilized it or you missed it, that is a different story. That's why we have discussed. But here there is no question of missing at all. Because after market starts, after 9:15 candle, this trade is executed, burger paints. So burger paints, but it is not a long trade, it is a short trade. It is a supply zone. High liquidity 75 minutes supply zone. So this is the one. We have a ERC candle as a leg-in, and after that 4 base candles and then a drop candle with a hidden body. So this is the high liquidity zone identified by our NeoStock software. And this zone is fine-tuned with 15 minutes time frame. How we fine-tuned with 15? I will explain. Actually, we have identified two 15 minutes. This is the first one. Second one we will see later. This is the first 15-minute zone. We have a rally candle. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 base candles and a drop candle. Again you have a drop base drop. But why I didn't draw this drop base drop? Because this drop base drop is already violated in the latter. So that's why I didn't focus on this. But this is still valid for today. This is still valid. And this is again fine tuned with 5 minutes time frame. How I fine tuned with 5 minutes? Let me show you. So we have a rally, we have two base candles, and then we have a drop candle, follow through candle. And there is a good move from here. So this is an excellent fine-tuned 5-minute zone. But in the recent period, what happened? Let me show you in the 15 minutes. So recently prices came, they came very close to this fine-tuned area, but they didn't reach. So still it is a valid 5-minute zone. But recently there is a rally, two base candles and a drop candle is created. This is exactly overlapped within the high liquidity zone, that is within as well as outside both. So at the proximal line of high liquidity zone. You know the trick, when there is exactly proximal, within the 75 minutes area you need to fine tune or you need to adjust. That is what I did. I will show you in 5 minutes time frame. So now let's look into the 5 minutes zone inside this 15 minutes area. See here we have a ERC candle is a leg in, you have a base candle, you have a drop candle. So what you are supposed to draw a zone like this. Now the zone is within as well as outside. So what I did, exactly fine tuned within the (75 minutes area). See, this is the 75 minute zone. Inside 75, 15 minute zone is overlapped. Inside 15 you have 5 minute zone, but 5 minute zone the order flow, because order flow will be very strong inside the high liquidity. Outside is doubtful. So that's why exactly within the inside area we have fine tuned this. And also there is an indication strong rejections also there near to this area. Not only that, the reason why I have given importance, see here, prices came and came down. That means there is a strong order flow. Again next time again prices came near to this, again came down. That means there is a strong. This strategy I already explained to you earlier. See today what happened? Prices now entered into the zone and came down. Exactly we got the trade. And when we got the trade at 11 o'clock 25 minutes candle. And the next candle it reached the target. How fast it came down. Let me show you in 15 minutes time frame. The target. We have a ERC candle as a leg in rally. You have two base candles and you have a leg out candle. This is the way the 15 minute zone. This is a newly created 15 minute zone during the live market. So this is going to be our new target. And prices reached. And from here to the 15 minute zone, we have 1:4.5 target is the RR is there. Or we can say 1:4 or a little above 1:4 RR is there. So it's a good RR. And it gave an entry and then reached the target in the next. Maybe if you would have waited, you would have got a little more extra target also. But anyway, this is good enough for us. And this is the way 4,554 it has given till this 15 minutes fine-tuned area, target area, 4,554, which is 3.5. Okay, this RR is less than our average intraday ROI 6%, but still 3.5 intraday ROI just 10 minutes is not a it's not a joke. It is an amazing. So it came here and came down. See how fast it came down. If you look into the 1 minute, you will get the clarity. See here, went into the zone and see the rejection and how sharply it came down, because there is a very strong order flow. In such kind of zones, there is nothing wrong in planning one more trade also here. Who knows, it could be a high liquidity zone or going to be a high liquidity zone. And such kind of sharp movement is there. The order flow is very, very strong in that area. See how sharply prices came. So this is about Burger Paints and how it has given profit in just 10 minutes. So this is a good trade, and the 4,554 rupees target it has given. So this is how you have to understand how our high liquidity zones are working. We've been monitoring high liquidity zones for the last 9 months. We have already completed 9 months. This is the 10th month. Every time we are seeing the performance of high liquidity zones. They are very sharp. Intraday in one trade they are giving good profit. See, paid subscribers, they would have already got their whatever the fee they paid. I am charging only 5,000 rupees for the premium subscribers. See, in one trade they got the fee. Whatever the fee they paid to me, they would have got in one trade. Let us assume if they trade, they got even more profit. If these trades are not executed, at least in this trade, they would have participated. Whatever the fee they paid to me, almost they got. They paid for 5,000 rupees, this is 4,554. Okay, another 500 rupees probably in the next trade they will get. But many times in a single trade, they will achieve the fee, and the rest of the month, whatever they paid to me, it is a free for them. And they are going to get the profits. Maybe there could be some stop losses in between, but that will be minimal. Always stop losses will be very, very less. Because we are using good RR and high liquidity zone, success rate is very high. And intraday average ROI is 6%. Many trades, they get profit above 6% and some close to the 6%. Few trades. See, this one less than 6%. Because of these few trades, the average ROI is come down to 6. Otherwise, it would have gone even more ROI. When you have such kind of advantages from high liquidity zones, and whatever the fee you are paying, 5,000 rupees, is a very, very small nominal fee I am charging. The 5,000 rupees per month is very small. The reason is, in just one intraday trade from high liquidity zones, you will get your money back. And moreover, success rate for high liquidity zones is more than 80%. That is what we have continuously seen for the last 9 months. Only one month, I think in February or March, the elections declaration on March, right? Only on that month, the volatility in the market is very slow. That day, the success rate we have seen 79.9. That is close to 80%. But remaining all, the success rate for high liquidity zones, we have seen more than 85%. So make use of this opportunity and get the better profits. If you are already studying if you are already attending the free training program, not yet completed the course, don't get into the trading, especially for those. Because I remember one member recently asked me about the paid service. And later on I realized after his discussion, he is not yet completed even the first phase of the training program. So those who are attending the free training programs, please don't think of these paid services. First focus on your course. After that you have to practice good enough. And whatever the reports I am enabling during the week, because earlier week reports I am enabling during the weekend. Go through those reports and understand how performance they are giving, high liquidity zones, bullish and bearish trade setups. And if you look into this week reports, even zone confluence also I have introduced. So please go through the reports, both the reports, what I have given for the paid service members, and both on last Wednesday and Thursday. Both the reports you go through. Zone confluence also I have introduced from the software. Because all these days those features I did not explain to you because you didn't learn the concepts. Now, how effectively the zones are getting filtered with the help of NeoStock software? Because from August 1st onwards, I am also including zone confluence also while filtering, especially stocks near demand and supply zones. The 5 minutes and 15 minutes I am using zone confluence, and bullish and bearish trade setups I am using zone confluence. And also I have introduced hourly income trade also. There also I am using zone confluence. Hourly income trade is purely for intraday traders. Earlier I was publishing only monthly income trade, weekly income trade and daily income trade. Now hourly income trade reports also available, apart from Nifty and Bank Nifty supply demand zone chain. So please make use of this premium service and then get benefit, because manually also you can do, but manually lot of effort you need to spend. Finding the right stocks, it takes a lot of time. Many days you might be missing the trades. With the help of software, if you have, say, for example, 20 trading days, out of 20 trading days, at least 15 trading days you will be having good trades. Missing the trades is very rare. Not less than 3 or 4 trading days from our past experience. So please, those who are interested with the paid service, please send your message to me in the to my LinkedIn account. The LinkedIn account is already provided at our Telegram channel. Refer 2 days back post. There you can find my LinkedIn account. And those who are attending the training program, please don't look for the paid services. After completing the course only, you please focus on that. Not only after completing you need to practice for few days paper trading. After that only, once you get confidence, while doing paper trading and all, for practice point of view, use previous week's reports, because every Friday after market hours I will be enabling all the videos posted during that week for the premium subscribers. That is what I already told you. So you will be getting weekend reports for our previous weeks, previous days in that week. So make use of those reports, especially some of the bullish and bearish trade setups, especially for monthly and weekly, might be helpful to you. Maybe few trades from daily income trade also might be helpful to you, but intraday point of view, the zones may not be valid. Intraday related zones are valid for only one day, but WIT, MIT are valid for multiple days. At least you may get the trades. You may not be getting all the trades immediately on the next day. Sometimes you will get the trades after 1 week or after 10 days. But DIT probably you will get next day or next to next day. HIT will be valid only for the next day only. They are not valid for multiple days. And as you know, high liquidity zones are valid only on that day, and high liquidity zones trades won't be helpful to you. They are purely for a paid subscribers point of view, because their validity is only 1 day. So those who are using free reports, you can't make use of high liquidity zones. So those who are interested, high liquidity zones and Nifty, Bank Nifty related zones, you have to take the paid subscription, because I am charging only a very nominal amount, only 5,000 rupees per month. Hardly you will get within one trade. Worst case scenario, within 2 trades, you will get that money back. And remaining trades, whatever the money you get, will be a profit to you. This is the point everybody should understand. Okay, this is about this high liquidity zones. I will try to provide HLQ zone analysis videos on every day, even though you won't get the reports. But at the end of the day, I will be enabling all the reports, the actual reports. That is the only difference compared to the earlier days. Okay, let's take a break here and let us all meet again in our next video. Thank you.